Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. In today's episode, we're returning to our villager breeder project thing, and I've been doing a little bit of work between episodes. I'm trying to come up with a system that will allow us to send villagers off that way to where our villager trading hall is going to be, or send them back down here into this very far down there pit of lava to die, one or the other. So that's kind of what I'm going to try and figure out in this episode. We're going to be doing some redstone-y stuff, and anytime there's redstone involved with me, odds are there's probably going to be some serious facepalmage going on in this episode, but that's okay. It should be fun. So the current plan is essentially we'll send a minecart here. It'll go up this track, grab a villager, come back down, and stop right here where I'll be able to check them and see what trades they have. And then I'll hit one of two buttons, one which will either send them that way to our villager trading hall, or one which will send them this way to their demise. This is essentially an idea that, has been around for a while, but basically this is based on Iskall85's God Machine design that he built on Hermitcraft. I'm not going to do it exactly like he did it, or maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know exactly how I did it, but I did watch that video, and I'll link it in the description if I remember. Anyway, so let's get into it. Basically, right here, we're going to have two buttons, and these will control this track. Now, by default, this is going to light up and activate this rail and send them this way. The one on the other side will change this track right here to face that-a-way. And only for as long as the redstone pulse lasts. That's kind of the plan. The other thing we need to do is put a couple pistons here, tie them up to an activator rail, so that when the minecart comes over here, it'll break and go into these hoppers, which will then take it back to this dispenser. And pistons will activate and push the villager down there. That's essentially what we're going for here. So, let's get into it. First and foremost, why don't we do the activator rail thing first? So, let's put a couple of things there. And then I'm going to need another piston, it looks like, because I don't think I have any more. Tell me I have more iron, right? Yeah, good. So, let's see. I'll do that. And make one more piston. And let's just put those right here. Then we're going to grab an a detector. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is what I want, right? A detector rail. I don't really play around with rails very often. I'm thinking, ooh, that's going to be a problem. I suppose what we could do, and now these have all gone into this hopper chain and are probably down here in this dropper. Yep, that's what I thought. Maybe what we'll do instead... Dang it. Things keep breaking that aren't supposed to be. Maybe we'll put the detector rail here, and then move those around like that. We're also going to need another power... Well, that might be enough. Nah, we should probably put a powered rail here just to be on the safe side. Powered rail. Boop. And we can just power that with a lever, like so. Okay, so minecart will push them off this way. They'll hit this detector rail, which will then have a slight delay and power these pistons. That's the plan, anyway. So let's grab a repeater and a little bit of redstone, and we'll just kind of bring this up. Let's see. I suppose we could just go this way, and that should power both of them. And then we can do a repeater here with a little bit of delay, and a repeater there with some delay. Okay, so now if we send a minecart, it'll go around like so, and then we power this that way. There we go. Minecart will break, and then the pistons will fire. And it looks like the minecart broke before the pistons did, but I think I want a bit more delay on that. Let's try this. And this time, let's put a block right here. So hit that, fire the minecart, that'll come back, hit this, stop there. We'll power those rails. Oh, that guy does need to be powered. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay, so timing-wise, that should be good, although I think this lever should go here instead. Okay, awesome. So that part is worked out. Where is my bed? Here we go. Let's just take a sleep real quick. And there we go. Okay, so that's all good. Now we need to wire up this part. And that's going to control this little junction right here. And as I said, off in this direction is where our villager trading system thing is going to be. I think I'm also going to make this another powered rail. Well, actually, they don't really have problems getting to that, especially with a minecart, actually. Well, yeah, just in case. Let's put another powered rail there, because it'll stop right here at this junction no matter what. And let's actually make that a powered rail too. This one. Let's make this one a powered rail. Like so. And we can put another lever right there. Okay, now we need to get down underneath this so we can work around with the redstone guts down here. And essentially, this is what we need to work on. So right here, if we can power this block, let's just see. I believe if it is powered, it goes that way. Let's see if we just grab a torch and let's just make these into stone bricks for our redstone line. So if I put that here and we put a torch on, then by default it goes that way, which is not what we want. We want it by default to go, well, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's going to be a button press either way. I just kind of sounded like a villager right there. That's all right. So, let's see. Let's grab... I'm just going to use spruce here for a minute. I'll probably change these blocks out for something else later that will more clearly show what they represent, but this one will be saved, this one will be kill, I think. So, if we make 2 wooden buttons and put those there. This... I am trapped in the stuff. Here we go. Let's grab some redstone. If I run a redstone line right here... Oh, and that also means that these guys need to be on full blocks, because half slabs, it won't carry the power properly to power the rails. So, what was that, right here? Yeah. And I'm gonna have to mess around with this again. There. There. And there. Okay. Good. Now we'll put that there. Okay. So, if we run this, like so, that does not power these. However, I think if I put a block right there with a redstone torch on it. No. We don't want to do that, because then it's powered by default, which means as soon as the cart gets here, it goes shooting off, and that's not what we want. So let's actually do this then. So we'll make that, actually, how can we do this? We'll do something like this. So we'll put a redstone torch there, because I also want this all to be covered up underneath the floor. Otherwise, it's just going to be really messy, and that'll be bad. So that would power... Let's see. No, that's not going to work either. I want it to generate... Oh, you know what we could do? We could use a repeater right here, I think. So if we put a repeater there, and then let's just kind of fill this in for a sec, and then we do this. That does not power these blocks. Okay. Thought... Oh, you know why? Because it would... This is going to be a little trickier than I thought. Okay, here's what we'll do. This is probably going to be way more complicated redstone-wise than it actually needs to be, but that's okay. Let's just clear out a little bit of space right here. Like this. Okay. And then let's give ourselves some more space down here just to work with. Because we've got all the space we need. Like, that's not an issue at all. We'll just do something like that. I feel like I just broke something that shouldn't have been broken, but whatever. And let's clear out that space as well. And that space up there. Okay. This should give us all the space we need, and then some. So, let's see. Right here, this is where our rails are on these blocks. So if we put a redstone torch right there, that should be powered by default. And then what we can do is basically reverse it like that, so that by default it's off. And that should work. Then we'll run some redstone down off of these. Let's see. And we said right side was... Well, actually, they're both going to have to power the rails. So let's run that in here. Like that. And let's just make sure, before we continue, that that will power both rails. So if I hit that button, it's powered. And that button, it's powered. Good. That's what we want. Now, the other one, we said right side was send. Yeah. So this one, I also need to power here. And what I see, that's not gonna work. Let's just raise this up one block. That'll work. So we'll put that here and that here. And then this. Oh no, because that still won't power the Redstone. Redstone is difficult. Redstone is hard. It doesn't help that I'm terrible at it. We'll feed a repeater into it instead. There we go. So, now, and I think that'll work. Let's just see. So one of these buttons just powers the rail. The other one switches that around. Okay. So that should work, actually. I think... Yeah. So this will be kill. This will be send. And that actually works. That gets the job done, I think. So if we block all of this off, let's test this. And we only have one villager in there at the moment, but that's okay. So that'll send a minecart, which will then get stuck. And then get stuck there. Oh. Oh. Oh, you know what? I think there's a torch here somewhere that was broken that shouldn't have been. Yeah. Yeah, definitely broke a torch somewhere. That's okay. We'll do that. That should work. And now, can I get back out? If I ender pearl to here? Yeah. Good. Fill that in. And you, Mr. Villager, you get to be our first test subject. So, wait, what? Huh? How did he end up over here? You should have stopped right here. Like, I have no idea how in the world you made it over here. Do you have any decent trades? Not really. Well, I guess that makes no sense. Get on the track. There we go. So he'll go here. And that also totally didn't work. I'm thinking that this guy right here should probably be a powered rail. Just so the minecart loses any momentum. That should work. Let's take a sleep, and then we'll test this again. We'll try it again. I think it should work. I'll still have to kind of decorate it and make it look all pretty and all that kind of stuff, but functionality is what we need first. So, and that minecart thing might not be the best. Yeah, it's just going to go straight up into there. Maybe we do this. Maybe we grab... I don't suppose I have any fence gates of any kind, do I? Nope. That's alright. Let's just make one real quick. We'll just make a birch one, I guess. And we'll put that... right there. Like so. And then we'll bring that up. And that should work. Or actually, we could even make this a powered rail. Put a torch right here. There we go. And that way, any minecart that does end up there will get instantly turned back. Now, we also need to power that. So I'm thinking what I'll probably do, because all of this stuff behind going on back here, that's all going to get covered up. So why don't we grab another detector rail and put that right here? And then that will run a redstone signal up to here. Let's just make sure. What? Why'd you spit out? There we go. Oh. That's not gonna work, because that's powering. Nope. That's not gonna work at all. Okay, let's try this, because we need this rail to not switch positions for obvious reasons. So, what if we do that? I think that'll still... Yeah, that's not gonna work. And then you're stuck again. And you're still stuck. Oh, that's gonna break all of our rails and stuff. Ah! Man. This is a very frustrating project. Okay. Let's put those back. How much did we lose? Lost all of this stuff. I think we're okay. Still. Although, something... Oh, there was a block right there. Oh. Block right there. Before. There we go. Okay. So, let's do that. Let's put our detector rail here instead. And then I gotta remember how I had this laid out. I want to say it was like this, with a rail there. And this one going up, like so. Right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then from here, I'll run my little redstone line. And we'll power this block. So we could go like that. And like this, I think. Okay. That needs a delay. That gate needs to be open for... Well, no, because the problem here is that no matter how we do this, we're going to end up either having the minecart run into something that doesn't work, like it's going to get trapped up here, or that gate's going to be open long enough that baby villagers are just going to, like, spew forth from the gates of of some horrible dimension. They're just going to end up everywhere. So maybe we go with like a triangular, or not triangular, but maybe we go with like a rectangular design instead. So let's see here. So we'd say our pickup point would be... I'm going to have to readjust these rails. Let me play around with this for a little bit, guys. I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I think I've got it all figured out. I think. In theory. In theory, this should work. Let's actually fill these in right here with birch real quick. There we go. So in theory, when I press this button, this thing should come up here, hit this, come back down, and stop right here. There, and it stops. Good. Then, if I hit this button, it should go over there. Yep. Except it doesn't actually make it to the cactus, but that's okay, because it will... it's because this is right here, isn't it? Dang it, didn't even think of that. So that is going to have to be a regular rail. Otherwise... Oh, baby villager. Good. My farm is still working. Let's put all of those guys in there where they belong. And it almost seems like my dispenser... Let's see, there's 7 in there right now. I hit that. There's 7 again. Okay, oh! Hi, baby villager. Sorry. This one's gonna have to... Oh, except that's not even gonna work. Why did that not break? When this hit the cactus, why did the cart not break? That's weird. It should. What? No! This is starting to get annoying. I don't understand why the minecart doesn't break when it hits the cactus. It looks like it's hitting something here that's stopping it, but I'm not sure what. What if I just break this for a second and turn that back into a normal rail? Like that. Let's try that and see. Does that make any difference? Go. No. On the track. Do the thing. Stop struggling. Villagers like to, struggle. They can move carts on their own, which is super annoying. Fine. Have it. No. Get on the track. Fine. You know what? Do it your way. This villager is really starting to annoy me. Let's do that. I'll grab a lever. And let's just see. Can you get on the track? If I do that. No. Still no? Really? Look at this. That he can just fight against powered rails. That's so incredibly annoying. It's like he really doesn't want to go that way. Look at him. Look at him just trying to fight me and go the opposite direction. Against these powered rails. No, not... I'm just making it worse at this point. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just very confused about, minecart mechanics? Or villager mechanics? Or something? But he really doesn't want to go that way. I mean, to be fair, I'm trying to send him to his death, so that's a thing. But I think what I'm going to have to do is just push him manually, because this is not working. No, don't. Not that way. Stop, villager. I want you to go into that hole over there, because unfortunately, I can't have you just running around. All right. What you need to do now is get off the track. I'm going to put a minecart on this track. And then I'm going to power it. And then he's just going to stop. Like, what in the world? There we go. Fight that, villager. Why don't you make it to the cactus? I'm not sure why he's not stopping there. Maybe if we put a thing, jump, oh. Maybe if we increase, no? Something right here. I think it's the turn, honestly. I think the turn gives him enough time to, stop. And this kind of needs to be a detector. Oh, that time it worked. Weird. Well, I don't know. Either way, guys, I'm out of time for this episode, so my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.